For the best part of a year, I've made money selling Pokemon cards online. If you're new around here, my name is Max, and what started as just a side hustle quickly grew into a full-time job, and now I'm opening up a TCG store right in the heart of the UK. But the problem is, we don't have any stock. So today I'm going to be going through a massive collection we picked up and also giving you the rundown of all of the shop updates that have happened this week. If you like this kind of content and you want to stay updated with our journey, definitely consider subscribing and let's get into it. All right, so the backstory is we have a customer who has been supporting us since literally the very beginning. He always comes in our streams, he spends big and has an absolutely incredible Pokemon collection. Not just Pokemon as well, he's got so much stuff, but mainly Pokemon is what we were looking for. He let us know that he's going to be getting rid of some of his stuff. He knew that we were opening the shop up. He said, come on down, come and take a look at what stuff I've got, take what you need, put it in your shop and sell it. And we're like, of course we're going to do that. So I thought it'd be a really cool video just to show you guys all the stuff that we picked up, well, the highlights at least, because there's so much stuff here. So yeah, starting off with the sealed product. So we've got a bunch of ETBs, we've got a couple of these Obsidian Flames ones, some more Scarlet and Violet ones, we've got Twilight Masquerade, Stellar Crown, then onto some of the better stuff, we've got a Paldean Fates one, which I haven't seen one of them in ages, and then also, look at these, 2 Celebrations ETBs. I opened up so much of this back in the day when it came out, so it's weird seeing them sealed now, but these are worth quite a lot of money now. Then we also have a load of collection boxes, so things like this is the Virizion box, this is a Sword and Shield one. I believe there's a lot of Lost Origin in there, which is a super nice set, that's really cool. I've got another one here, so this one has, this is the Hooper V box. So this has 2, that has 1 Evolving Skies, I think that's a Vivid Voltage. We've got Fusion Strike and another Fusion Strike in there. That's a really sick box. Another one of the Virizion boxes. We've got this one, which is really cool. This is the Deoxys VMAX and V-Star box. In here we've got, I think again, got a lot of Lost Origin, and then I believe that is Brilliant Stars in there. Another really sick box. We've got another Hooper V box in there as well, and another 2 more of these Virizion boxes. Then finally, probably my favorite one is the Leafeon V-Star pack. Now this is my favorite one because it has 2 Fusion Strike and 2 Evolving Skies packs there in the back there. This has been staring at me ever since we brought it back, and I'm having to put it in a cupboard so I don't look at it. Anyone who knows me personally knows I am a sucker for Evolving Skies. This needs to go in the shop immediately. Yeah, I think boxes like this are perfect for the shop. These will look great on like a shelf or something like that in the shop, and people will just come in and end up probably just opening these up or buying them for their own sealed collection and stuff like that. So I'm really happy with these. I've also got absolutely loads of these, loads and loads of triple blisters. We've got Lost Origin. I think actually most of the ones we picked up are Lost Origin, but we do have things like Temporal Forces. We've got Stellar Crown in there too, and then also Paradox Rift. So these would be really cool on some slat shelves hanging in the shop. So again, really happy with these. Oh, we've also got Silver Tempest in there as well. Jeez. Astral Radiance as well. I picked up way more than I thought I did. Got some smaller bits here. So we've got things like the Knockout Collection boxes. These are pretty good. I think they have a Brilliant Stars and a Silver Tempest in, which is pretty good. I think the likelihood of these, will probably open these for the packs, I imagine, and we'll probably end up making things like our mystery packs out of stuff like this, just because it makes it a little bit easier to get hold of the Sword and Shield packs, which are actually getting quite difficult to get hold of. And then also things like this Melmetal deck. These are reasonably cheap, but again, another cool thing to hang in the shop, so I don't think we can go wrong with any sealed products like this, really. Also got loads of these Annihilate the EX boxes. Now, these have a bunch of Lost Origin packs in. I think there's some Scarlet and Violet base as well, so another product that would be really good for our mystery packs or in the shop. We've got quite a few of them, so yeah, we'll probably use that for a mix, really. I've just found this as well. This is the Shining Fates pin collection. This is pretty cool. It comes with a little promo, a little pin, and then a couple of Shining Fates. Is it just the 2? Oh, it's 3. You get 3 packs in this. It's like a triple blister, but you get a little pin as well. And it's from a special set that I think is slightly underrated, so that's pretty cool. Finally, we got things like this. We've got Obsidian Flames booster box. You can never really go wrong with picking up sealed booster boxes, so yeah, again, very happy with that. This is going up as well. Also got one of these. This is a Crown Zenith, I believe. Yeah, this is a Crown Zenith tin. It comes with a Zapdos promo and 4 Crown Zenith packs. I do think at some point Crown Zenith is probably going to explode in price. I mean, it's already pretty expensive. I think it's like £8 or £9 a pack market now. But I think that is pretty underrated, seeing the cards you can actually get inside these. And then last of all, we just have some sealed blisters as well. Lots of X and Y. Steam Siege is probably one of the cheaper X and Y packs, but still quite cool to have some X and Y blisters. And finally, some Burning Shadows as well. I absolutely love Burning Shadows, so this was a nice pickup, I think. I also got this too. This is a sealed Detective Pikachu game. I didn't even know this was a thing, I gotta be honest. Apparently it came out in English too, but I completely missed it. We do actually want to get some more video games to the store. I don't really know much about the market. I love games, but never obviously resold games or anything like that. So I'd take that as a nice first pickup. Right, on to what I'd say is arguably the cooler part, all of the singles we picked up. Now, we have got a load of these organized into ETB boxes. I say organized, we did kind of do it by card type. We've now changed it slightly, which I'll talk about, but I can pick up a random ETB and kind of go through some of the stuff that we've got because it's pretty crazy. So literally just picking out of this ETB here, let me just go through some of the stuff we've got here. So this is, oh my word, all of these, I'm pretty sure are vintage holos. Is that one even sleeved? That one's not sleeved. What? There is so many. I mean, literally look at this. Zapdos from Fossil. Such a sick card. We've got the Clefairy, Machamp, got Scyther. This Pichu is absolutely amazing. There's just not that many Pichu cards, so it's really cool. We've got a load of ones that aren't even sleeved in here. Oh my god. We've got the Slowking Holo. Dark Magneton. It's got really cool artwork on that one. Misty Seadra with a pre-release stamp. More Magneton cards. The Mewtwo from Base 2. Absolutely stunning cards. We've got the Mewtwo promo that hasn't got a sleeve on it. The Raichu card. This is so sick. This is so sick. I mean, look at these E-Series ones, man. They're not in the best condition, but still though, just to see these old E-Series holos is just sick. I think this Arcanine alone is worth quite a lot of money now, even raw. I have no idea what these would grade, to be honest. Again, they're not in the best condition, but they're not in the worst condition ever. Good binder copy cards. Don't know what we're going to do with these, probably just put them in the shop. Oh, look at this Dragonite. The artwork on some of these older cards. This is only from 2015, so about 10 years old, but wow, man. I mean, the condition isn't even that bad. It really isn't that bad. There's no way it would 10, but such a sick artwork. This one is probably my favorite out of this pile, at least. The Dark Typhlosion. Man, they don't make them like this anymore. That's for sure. That one might have to go in the PC. Maybe. And the pile just keeps on going. It is all very randomly sorted. There's so many in here without sleeves on. Outrageous. There's even holos in there. Mate, none of these have top loaders on. Oh my god, I need to go through this. Stamped promos, we've got old school holos. That is a really cool holo pattern. I don't know what set that's from, but that's really cool. Lieutenant Surge's Fearow. Man, look at this. Look at this. That is amazing, man. I could sit here and go through these cards all day. The shop is going to have some crazy, crazy stuff in it. And this is one box. This is one ETB box. I need to show you guys how many ETB boxes we actually have of cards, because this is, oh, look at that Flareon. This is oh geez, I've got so many E-Series cards. It just keeps going. Okay, I've got another one. This one is kind of mental too. So I'm still going through the vintage stuff, but look at this. These are all Japanese holos. Look at that Vaporeon. Oh my god. Oh my word, we've got Venusaur in there. Condition on these ones is actually fairly good as well. I can't see a mark on that. That one's clean, oh my word. Okay, there's maybe a little dot. Oh no, it's on the top loader. That is clean, that one. Rocket Zapdos, the Lapras with a little swirl on it too. The Mew, Jolteon, the Pichu again. Can't believe we've got more than one of them. Articuno, Haunter, the Dragonite, wow. I don't know what the value of these ones are in Japanese, but even that is not bad. It's got some whitening on the corners, but there are some outrageous cards in these boxes. Look at that, man. The Tyranitar. You can't beat these. You can't beat these older cards. No way, man. Vaporeon again. Look at that Espeon. That artwork is so sick. Snorlax as well. Got both of them there. There are some crazy cards in this. I don't even know what to say about a lot of these. They are just beautiful cards. They're in really decent condition too, these. Oh, we've even got the Japanese one. They're all in that. Oh my god, that Gengar. That Gengar is crazy. Condition is so good on these as well. Honestly, the shop is just going to be absolutely stacked. I mean, look at that. There is some crazy stuff in here. These are some of my favorite ones too. These are so sick. So we've got the Salamence Holo. These are all Diamond and Pearl era, I believe. Maybe even earlier. Yeah, this one's 2007. This is 2003. The Kyogre, I think from Team Rocket, Team Magma, maybe? I might be wrong. I don't really know this kind of mid-era sets that well. Just like, oh my word, man. Oh my word. We don't just have vintage as well, we've also got modern cards. So this is some cards I've sorted. So I've gone through and I've kind of picked out cards if we graded them, whether they'd be worth more than £100 in a 10. Not necessarily saying these are going to get 10s, but just so we can kind of do some pre-grading before we send them off. And I mean, some of the cards in here, again, are just so nice. We've got the Noivern, which is amazing. This is from Evolving Skies. So again, I haven't condition checked these. They're just based on value is why they're in this pile. There is just some outrageous cards in here. Pikachu and Mewtwo from Rumble. Some of my favorite cards, they're really cool. You just don't see these, you don't see them. We've got a lot of trainer galleries. The Mew, Sleepy Mew, it's actually worth quite a lot of money now. The Latios, it's one of my favorite cards from Surgeon Sparks. We have got, the Umbreon V, Trainer Galleries, Garchomp, the Gardevoir from Paldean Fates. Man, we've even got a Bubble Mew in there. Jeez, is that another Jesse James? Oh no, okay, it's just the one. It's just the one. It's Jesse and James. Let me grab some more out here. We've got the Iono, Venusaur, Pikachu. This card is so nice, by the way, the Mimikyu. It's just so sick. I think it's the black borders, makes it look so good. Iron Valiant, we've got some tag teams in there. This card is amazing. Definitely don't think this is going to 10. Yeah, no, we've got some Edgeware. But yeah, in a 10, this is crazy. It's well expensive. Rayquaza EX, Zekrom SIR, just chilling in there. This Celebi, which is, I mean, that's kind of cool. This as well, from the new set. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. There's so much in it. Looks like Luke has done some pre-grading on these ones. We've got Glaceon, Darkrai, another Jesse and James, Leafeon, Genesect. It just keeps going. The Sylveon. This card is crazy, by the way. Such a sick card. The Eevee and Snorlax tag team. Got some 151. This Ghastly is creeping up as well. This is one of the best collections I think we've ever picked up. It just keeps going. You think you've kind of reached the end of it, and then there's just more and more stuff. Duplicates of the same card that you've already got, just over and over again. It's just crazy, man. Honestly, there's just so much in it. That card is amazing as well. This was a promo. Just crazy, man. I could sit here and look at these cards all day. I don't want this video to be crazy long, but I have to show you guys all this heat. It's just mental. I mean, I'm just picking out boxes at random now because I don't even know what half of this stuff is. And there's just so much stuff. There's just so much stuff. Even from like newer sets, we've got Sword and Shield in there. We've got vintage, we've got everything. Is this just a pile of SIRs? This is just SIRs and alt arts. This whole box. Okay, there's a lot of trainers. It's just never ending. There is just so much stuff to go through. I don't even know how long this is going to take to sort. I'll make this the last box, otherwise I'm going to be here all day. But, I mean, look at this one I've just picked up, man. This one is all full arts. The whole box is just full arts. Full art Pokemon. From, like, everywhere. Just all of it is just full art, full art, full art, full art, full art. If I was ever worried that we weren't going to be able to stock our shop with singles, we are good. Just trust me on that one. We are good. I'm going to get all of this sorted. I'm going to head over to the shop and I'll give you guys an update on what we've been up to this week. Just before we head over to the shop, we obviously have so many cards in that collection. Not all of them are going to make it to the shop. There's just too many. So if you did want to pick up some of those cards, we're going to be running some of them over on our Whatnot. You can get £10 free to spend with Whatnot by signing up using this QR code up here or by clicking the link in the description. Right guys, I'm in the shop. I've been super busy today, so I probably look super tired, but I wanted to show you guys some of the progress. Loads has happened since the last video. It's only been about a week and a half, 2 weeks since the last video, but we have finally got some sort of wall coming together. We've got a load of these wooden panels coming up. Basically, this is to hold all of the stud walls, and then after that, it's extremely wobbly. I don't think they're finished with it yet. I have come here, in fairness, before they've said they finished the walls, so I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. That's why it's so, like, wobbly. Someone might tell me in the comments otherwise. Just a quick side note. I've just worked out how to get rid of the flickering. I've set this to 50 frames a second, and look. So in future, there won't be any more flickering. So yeah, apologize for that one. Back to the video. But yeah, they're gonna put the stud wall, which is this stuff. So they've already started putting some of the stud wall up, and then they'll plaster it. And then that means we can then start painting and decorating and things like that. You'll also notice that the floor is actually level now, and it doesn't have horrible holes in it and loads of dust everywhere, which is super cool. So on this side, we've got a load of this. I don't build stuff. You guys know I don't build stuff, but it's got this leveling stuff. It levels on its own. Jesus Christ, I sound so bad. You mix it with something, you pour it out, it dries and it's level. Whatever that stuff is. This is wooden overboards, so this was a lot easier. We just had to kind of bang in the nails that were there before and then lay over these boards, hammer those in. That's all good. So as you can tell, this bit here, this used to have so many holes in it. You could see through the basement. We now have this all paneled off, which is so much nicer. I know it's just wood and concrete and stuff right now, but it honestly, just being in here, it's making such a huge difference. It actually is like a nice place to be. It's not just got dust and rubbish everywhere, so that's really cool. So all we need to really do with this now is get some laminate over the top of it, actually make it look good. I don't know what color really. I think we're probably gonna go for like a gray or like make it not professional, but just like nice. I just wanted to have a really nice clean floor going all the way through. Probably the same color as this concrete-y type color, to be fair. We were saying how nice this actually looks, apart from the fact it obviously gets very dirty very easily, but this color is really cool. So if we could get wooden boards for that, that would be really sick. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna be doing with that. I haven't shown you guys this actually either. So I remember in the last video, I was talking about removing this whole panel. So this whole panel is now completely gone. There's so much more room. It's just in this bit. There used to be like a cupboard here. Cupboard is completely gone too. So again, loads and loads of room. not like cramped up against the wall like this, it just looks so much better, just opening up the whole space. I'll try and flash some pictures on screen of like where the walls were as I'm going through, because it's night and day, the difference. It's actually mad. This room, I think, probably looks the most different because the whole floor's been done. We've got some of the stud walls up already for this side, and we also have this spot where a window is gonna go. So right now, if I run through there, it kind of looks like we've got, I don't know, like a little tuck shop or something. I feel like I'm gonna like grab someone a drink or something, but there's like a little window spot here. The dream is, this room is where we're gonna stream. It looks very bad right now, but we're gonna get a desk in here, we're gonna decorate all this out, and then if I run back through again, we're eventually gonna have up here a big sign that just says like when we're going live, when we are live, people can see in and actually like see it happen. We can interact with people in this community area and stuff like that. I just think it's gonna be really fun. I do think we are decided on what this area is gonna be. So I'm thinking loads of tables, obviously, so people can trade, they can play the TCG. I say TCG because we don't want to do just Pokemon. It's going to be Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, everything. We can have all that here. We can have like our trade nights back here. We can just do loads of events, really. I think this is just going to be the event space and the doing things space, if that makes sense. And then through here, this is your shop floor. So now's probably a good time to talk about where we're actually going to put things. So right at the front of the shop, I think if people come in through the door, what I'm thinking, there's basically two things we can do here. We want to have a really big kind of till space that is built out of cabinets, I think, glass cabinets. One, because we can make the most of that space. If we just have regular tills, that's just space taken up on the floor that we could be using for storage or other things. So I'm imagining some sort of glass cabinet almost. So it could come out from a wall here, come all the way along here, and then the entrance to the till could be somewhere around here. So it kind of makes like a big L shape almost, and then in that it can be glass cabinets, we can have slabs, we can have sealed product, anything that we think is like people might buy maybe as like an impulse purchase possibly, we could have around the till space, makes the most sense. Thinking of having some sort of shelving up here too, so I really need to stop touching that. Have some shelf spacing up here, where we have like our sealed packs, our booster packs, just anything like that where people just want to buy stuff to rip. We can have it back here. We get to open it with them at the till. It's really cool. Also, I think having it here gives quite a lot for how we want to film as well, for like when we do the shop POVs. So when we can have a camera like up here that could record almost our like shop entrance POV. And then also if we flip around, you kind of see what the POV would be. So kind of the till would be there, customers come in through here, you see everything. We could then also have a camera kind of near the door. So what I'm thinking with that is if we have a camera near the door, we then get a point of view shooting of the till. So you get both angles of the transaction, you see everything that's going on, you get to see the front of the shop, you see the back of the shop, and as you can see, we're now getting a POV of what that could potentially look like. I just think there's a lot of opportunity to make some really cool content. I think that'd be really nice. That leads us to where we're gonna keep all of our products. So we have got these two quite massive separated walls. And when I say separated, I mean by this part here. So there's a whole part of this wall which comes out, and what that does is it creates this kind of, I don't know how to say it, its own like area where we could fit something like a really big card wall or slab wall. So what we're thinking is having a bit, like I mean this whole wall. It's gonna be a bit of a mission to stock it, but I think we can get there. A massive, like from here all the way down to here, all the way up here, of just like a card wall with slabs and like LED lights in there, make it look super premium. But like we really want to go for that, like it's called the graded gallery, right? We want to have all of our best graded cards on display like an art gallery. That's what we're trying to go for with that. So that's really cool. I'm thinking up here, that's where we can have our branding in this kind of section to separate them. So up here, and imagining like painting this wall in the graded gallery colors, having the logo like splashed up here, maybe having some shelves like a little bit lower, possibly like just to grab some stuff, or maybe above it. I don't know about that yet. We're probably gonna have enough shelf space for the size of this place. For this as well, so we've got the second section. I think a lot of this here as well could just be like shelves where maybe we put sealed product, and then again on this side as well, on the opposite wall. I think that gives us I mean, that gives us so much room for products and stock in the shelves, which is a worry in its own right, really, because it's all well and good having the shelves and the place to put things, but then you have to put things in them, which is something we'll get to eventually. That collection we bought today definitely will help. And then, yeah, I think, so that's like the shop floor, and then through here, like I said, I think this is just where all the like fun stuff happens. So we get through here, we've got old games consoles, like we've got an N64, we'll have a GameCube in here. Just loads of really cool stuff, really. A load of tables and just things to do. Like we want to make this place somewhere where people don't just stop by, buy some stuff and leave. Like people meet here, people open their packs together here, they play the games, and it's just actually a community place. That's the most important thing I think we have to do with this room, really. So yeah, a lot of progress has been made. I think I've only really been able to kind of vision how we're gonna make the shop since the walls and the floor have been done. I did say that in the last video, to be fair, but it's helped massively, like just having a clearer space and being able to just see everything a lot clearer. This is kind of maybe how the camera could look in this room, just to give you a kind of idea of, one, how big the space is, and two, like how cool it would be to actually just make content with the whole shop and get other people involved as well. So that's really cool. So yeah, I think we are definitely getting there with it, definitely. This is probably the most like visual progress week we've had in terms of the shop. We obviously had the rip out, but that technically made things look worse. So it's been quite nice to just like have some stable floor beneath my feet and have boards on the wall and like getting some of the stud wall up as well. I know this looks pretty rubbish right now, but honestly, from what we had before, which I will show on screen, it is so different. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's going. I'm still aiming to get the shop open by the end of September. I don't know if that's enough time, but we're working for it. We're working towards it. Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully we get the shop open then, but we'll have to see.